So, I made a thing. This is the thing I made. I made a apartment that was converted from an old factory. I wanted to go with industrial style. I don't think I ended up going with it though, just because it didn't really suit. I don't know. I'm bad at doing that, I guess. I decided to add this extra alcove bit because I hate when houses are like just a box or something like that. So I did that area, and then I thought that'd be perfect with the entrance, and then I added a loft. Pardon me. I was kind of inspired by uh, a lot of houses that I see in Melbourne, which is the closest major city to me. Um, I used to live like work in an area called Yarraville, which is right next to like the most hipster like town. No, what's the word? The most hipster suburb in Melbourne called Brunswick, and it's basically all the hipsters that love coffee and have tattoos and really hairy beds. And I don't know where I'm going with this anymore, but anyways, yeah. So I wanted to base it off the Brunswick hipster kind of style, but then I kind of got carried away, and so I end up changing this whole area when I do the dining room table, and I realized none of the dining room tables match the like house itself. So then I kind of change everything. I did like adding this. I don't know why I have this really big love for fireplaces, and then like you can look down into them. I think it makes me like think of like snow resorts and how cool those places are. Yeah. So this is the part where I start changing. I think I keep what's on the fireplace, but like I change the colors of the cabinets and stuff like that. I decide that doesn't really go with the theme. So I'm pretty sure it's when I start putting that stuff up and I'm like, that doesn't really go with the dining room table. And I'm like, actually, the whole kitchen dining room table don't go with the rest of the house. Um, Sometimes I find it really hard to build in one area, so then I'll just build it really bad and then I go back. I was building another house the other day and I could not get the living room area and I had to do it. Like, I don't even know if yeah, I did end up finishing it right at the end. But yeah, I decided to go with these white curtains, which now that I'm looking at it, I don't like as much, but I guess I could change that. I just build with what I like at the time. This is where I start going with the boho theme, and then I realize I don't actually like that theme, and I don't want it. Eventually I get rid of all of the stuff and go for a more relaxed kind of industrial. No, not industrial. Um, just a more relaxed vibe. I imagine that. Would this be the haunted house I want to live in? Probably. No, I want my dream house would be like a farm, but I do like these kind of builds and they're fun to do. Um, I end up getting rid of those cabinets too. Yeah, and putting those ones in. I do like those ones. And then I put the couch back. And I think this is when I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna change that kitchen as well. It doesn't really suit the rest of the house. So how's everyone going with this whole coronavirus thing? It's really weird actually. I find it. It was just super random. Like it went from not worrying about it to like we're all quarantined. At the moment, I'm working from home, but today I'm not because I'm sick. And I'm actually so annoyed though. If one more person asks me if I have coronavirus, I might crack it. No, I've just got the normal flu, and I've been sick for a few days, but I just kept going to work because I'm too scared. I'm a bit of a chicken. I get too scared to tell people that I'm sick and like I can't work or something like that. I'd rather just work through it. But today I just was not having it. Um, yeah, I work. It's pretty boring. Actually, I don't really want to talk about where I work. I'm also really sad at the moment because of the whole current, or like the whole, like we're not allowed. We're in lockdown basically, which means that we can't go to the beach or anything like that, which is really annoying. I spend half of my life at the beach these days because that's all else. Like, there's nothing really else to do. Or actually, that's a lie. I'm either at the beach or I am playing Sims because lately I probably spend like 40 hours a week playing Sims. Like every day I play it. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, Muggloo Successor. I'll write it down below. I do also have like a story series where it follows my Sim Grover and his life. life. I don't know, his story. I don't know, but it's kind of like a legacy, but then it's not because he has like parents and stuff. Because I always feel weird that Sims just exist. So I like always make them like families, like parents and stuff, even if I'm playing them for the first time. Here's where you can see back to building. Sorry, here you can see I'm still trying to decide like what the hell to do with the dining room, and like I keep going through all these things because I'm like, what style do we want? I can't even. Yeah, I think that's what I originally got. Like I end up going with that. And I changed the carpet and I moved that chair later on. I think I changed it for like another green chair. And then this is when I'm starting to dig the downstairs. It's like kind of simple. Another thing that I don't really like is having like open spaces in the middle of nowhere. So you will see soon that I add like a bookshelf and stuff into the middle of the in that big empty space. But obviously not yet. I gotta add some plants first, obviously, or else. Yeah, here we go. So I add, I believe, a bookshelf, maybe. I start playing around with putting one on the side, but I end up putting it in the middle. I just like things to divide up rooms. I don't like when the rooms are completely, like, there's nothing in the middle. It makes me, I don't know. I feel like I haven't decorated or put enough clutter in if it's like that. Lately, I've also been feeling like I just use the same clutter items, but I don't know, I just don't really like all the other ones. I'm trying really hard to like push out of my normal comfort zone, because generally, I feel like everyone just builds the same. Like you're just obviously if you're building your own house, you're just going to keep building it the same way that you want to build it, which is fair. But I just want to build other houses and like learn to improve on building houses, like different styled houses. Is what I'm trying to say. Here I go with a more. Even this theme is almost very different from the rest of the house, but like I said, I imagine hipsters. I just really like that bronze bath, and I wanted to incorporate it. And then I added these cute little wall gardens because I just imagine if you're living in a house like this, you love plants. I imagine there'll be some kind of like florist or something like something basic like that. I do love those older toilets and like older bathroom designs more than modern ones. I just in my mind, I think I just kind of prefer older design. I think if I could choose a style, it'd probably be more Hamptons. I do like that style, mostly just because most people that have that kind of style are balling, and I want to be balling, but I'm broke. um, so at the moment, I am chilling at home for a while. I have one more year. Like I'm on a gap year at the moment. Well, kind of like a gap. It's really hard to explain. Basically, I'm on a 1 to 2 year gap year, so I have another 2 years till I go back to uni, which is kind of alright. But I'm just really bored at the moment. Everything like I want someone that needs to be like stimulated and have things that like are gonna entertain me, and I just don't feel like I'm doing anything fun at the moment, which is why I've kind of started back on making videos and stuff like that. So send me requests or ideas for Sims. I can't remember how long this. No, we still got a while, but also I know I should put screenshots at the end, but I keep forgetting. So I generally have just been adding screenshots onto. Oh no, sorry, adding screenshots to my Instagram like a day or so later. So like, if you want to see screenshots of this video, I don't know why you'd want to because I'm watching me build, but it's really popular. So I thought I'd just say if you want to see them, you can just look on my Instagram. This part's super weird, but I wanted to build like a little. I imagine that she would be into fashion if she wasn't. Actually, no, I changed my mind. She's not a florist. She's like a photographer or something, and she really loves clothes and fashion. So I built this. I imagine that alcove would kind of be like an office area in the original factory, and then the upstairs would be like a boardroom because this is from imagine when I was a kid, my dad had this kind of upstairs factory place that he worked at, and that's what their style was. But I thought she would have converted it into like her own private, well, not very private because it's open, wardrobe where she could just get changed and look at clothes, and she'd have fun, and she liked makeup and stuff like that. I think I really actually like this upstairs. I do put heaps of photos up. I don't think I'd end up putting. I think I delete a lot of them. I don't like all of them, so I'm glad I get rid of them. But I wish we had more photos and more personal items I could do. I remember in The Sims 2 they had these like every time you put a family in, they would have automatic family photos of them that you could find in the photo category. I don't know if anyone else remembers that, but I remember it because I used to love it. I thought it was so cool. Like you could have like photos of your Sims as if they had a life outside of the original. You know what I mean? Like I just like this idea of like I hate that they just exist out of nowhere. I want my family to have a life before, and I've almost just jumped in and started helping them. That's why I generally also build, like I said, I have them have family. I don't want them. In my mind, I'm like, it's stupid, but I just think I don't want them to be alone, and they've been alone. It's not very realistic. So I think for the most part I've finished. I just do the kitchen, which is pretty easy. It doesn't take very long. I do lately. I feel like the only shower I use is that one from Discover University because it's freaking cool and it makes it look awesome. But yeah, here I'm just doing the kitchen. No, kitchen. What the heck? Oh, sorry, the bathroom. Um, I'm trying to remember what I do. Yeah, I do like this bathroom. I kind of like how it goes with the. I know there's meant to be like a jungle adventure kind of style thing, but I felt like they were more boho theme, and they match really well with the laundry. No, not laundry. Movie hangout stuff. Yeah, I think so. And it or laundry day as well. They all match really well together. Anyways, I think this is wrapping up the video, so I'll let you guys go. I should post another video on Friday. See you later. Bye.